All right. USA, Germany. It's on like Donkey Kong. Let's roll. If you want to be part of the show, chat with us and fellow hockey fans all over the world in Sharks territory on the YouTube page of the app. You know all the other drills. You can help us out on a super chat donation or a Venmo donation. It is Tyler. Welcome to USA versus Germany here as we watch along on Teal Town USA. Tyler, what's happening, bud?
Back to play the puck for Germany. Stutzla on the ice, shot by Boldy, kicked aside by Franzreb. Jake Gensel over for the United States.
That's all right. That's okay. Joel is saying we can hear audio from the game. We gotta be careful with that. Underway, it is USA and Germany. Jules is saying we can't hear Tyler.
There we go.
And there's Ian wanting to jump on. I can hear you. I don't know if the feed can hear you.
I did cut the feed since we were getting reports that we were hearing the audio.
I don't know how you can get. I don't know what that is. All I see is our be apart right now. So
yes.
So let's clear that. Now, okay.
There we go.
So
why you aren't appearing now is my question. Copy. They should be able to hear you, so we can still talk. I'm just getting
hear us? Okay, we can still talk. We are underway. We're about 2 minutes into the game. Ingo with a €5 super chat. Realistically speaking, Team USA will win today. My wish, however, is that Germany puts up a good fight. Have a great game, everyone. Thank you very much, Ingo. Appreciate your super chat as always. Right, we are underway here, about 2.25 minutes into this game. Hughes up the ice and he dumps it into the far end in the Germany zone. Germany will try to get it out, and they do. Dump back into the U.S. zone where the United States is heavily forechecking their German counterparts here. A big game here. Here's a shot, and that's blocked by Germany, and it gets out of the zone. Here comes USA with the chance. Brock Nelson over to Quinn Hughes. That's intercepted by Germany, and it gets cleared all the way down the ice. And this will be icing with 17:03 to go in the opening frame. Tyler, good to see you, bud. What's happening?
Everything's going well. I'm glad to see that we are watching Germany finally play, and also this is our first stream of the United States. So I'm happy to see how this game goes.
Yes, I look forward to that. Boldy had a great chance earlier as we were figuring everything out, so that is fine. We have a stoppage in play now as we look at the preliminary round. Apparently an echo, Jules is saying. So preliminary round, Canada wins Group A. They went undefeated plus a mighty fine goal differential. Slovakia, it wins Group B. Should be good now. Thank you, Jules. The USA definitely needs this victory. If they can get a victory here in regulation, would be a huge help. While Latvia and Denmark are battling each other, Latvia with a chance to do things if they can hold off Denmark, and we'll keep an eye on that one as well for you. If you're in the States, you can watch the US-Germany game on Peacock and USA Network. If you're wanting to watch the Denmark one, that will be on CNBC. So, and it also looks like, as we were talking about And they're talking about Macklin Celebrini already on the broadcast, even though it's not a Canadian game.
Yes, I'm trying. I see that Ian joined the room, so I'm trying to get him in here.
Oh, let me get back in there. Yeah.
They can hear you, by the way.
And-
So
Yeah. Sorry. I'll rejoin.
Sorry that we were a little late to getting the broadcast in, but we are up and running now. And as soon as Ian is in, I will get him on screen. Oop, we lost the broadcast though. What happened there?
Oh, is it? And it was picking up your echo again a little bit here. So 4 minutes in, looks like they are using the virtual ads as primetime one all of a sudden is seen on the boards here. So the NHL helped giving a solid for NBC, I guess, on this one. Germany holding it in their own zone. Now they'll start to break out. And they try to dump it back in, but Matthews and Werenski intercepted, and now ceremony for Asa Matthews gets tangled up with a German player. No penalty. It looks like there's calling. Here's Gensel looking for a spot to open. They dump the puck in and give it up to Germany. Hard forecheck behind the goal line, but Germany will retain possession on a delayed offside.
Yeah, so far it seems like the United States is putting up pretty good fight amongst amongst the Germans. They've not been able to provide a lot of pressure against the United States in their offense, but we'll see how well this game fills out.
Yep. As they are talking about Sidney Crosby again, since the American game was on USA Network, and many did not see the result of Canada destroying France 10-2 earlier, with Macklin Celebrini getting 2 goals and assists on the day. Looking pretty solid so far here for the Canadians, as they will likely get the bye into the quarterfinal round. Meanwhile, the live feed here, we are trying to find it over here. Have a stoppage in play. Connor Hellebuck back in net for the Americans today. Not surprising, as they going to go solidly finish winning their group.
Yeah, I don't.
The top 4 teams are all going to get a bye. So Canada absolutely getting a bye, but so should Team USA, provided they don't lose to Germany, which would drop them to 5th. But other than that, like if they take care of business like they should, then they will also get a bye as well. I can't remember the other teams that are going to get a bye, but yes.
Yeah.
Just top the winners of the 3 groups, and then the next
Correct.
best one after that, right? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. It's back underway.
And
Hi, Dougie.
In response to your comment about Hellebuck, I mean, so far I don't think anything's really given the United States reason to question it. They've not had the most trouble in their group. I mean, Canada's also not had to struggle against their opponents so far, winning quite handily against each of their opponents. But yeah, Hellebuck has also done pretty good for them in net, and I just don't think they're gonna make that change unless something pressures them to. So I don't know if you're watching the broadcast that I have on Discord, Puck Guy, but currently we are at 13:35, 13:34, 13:33, with Germany in possession of the puck in their own zone as they're moving up. Looks like they might have been offsides there. Yep.
Yep. There's and little hit from Brady Tkachuk, adding on some
starting a tussle. That's nothing new.
Never. That would never happen. So And they're talking about it, and of course they're talking about Johnny Gaudreau, who of course we know tragically passed away in a accident in a and that the jersey has been shared all over the place, including, they're showing on the screen the last year's IIHF World Championship. He would have been a huge key cog. I mean, with Team USA here.
Yeah. So I was actually double checking to make sure that I was getting all the comments, but I guess we haven't had one except for one from Teal Town.
Yep, just making sure we're on the up and up.
Yeah. I was just double checking my feed because I'm like, I am getting the feed right.
I always gotta make sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are live. Tell all your friends.
Absolutely. Drop predictions in chat. Honestly, there's been a lot of discussion about, is this the right squad to have brought to the Olympic Games for Team USA? Especially, I know we've got biggest probably talking point was Jason Robertson not being on the team, but as well as just some players there, some people think should be higher, some people that they think should be lower. What are your thoughts on all the chatter about this roster construction for the United States?
I know there was a lot of pushback during yesterday's game, just because of the breakdown with I forget who the defenseman was, but also JT Miller was out there, and Robertson. I know Robertson can deliver some more scoring touch. That's for sure. JT Miller can bring a scoring touch, but has a little grit to it. I mean, in fact, he was one of the guys who. And we got a hooking call. Looks like.
Yeah,
coming up.
On Boldy by Kolba.
So Americans will get the power play in just a jiffy here. Yeah, there's definitely that. Oh, and here comes a short-handed chance for Germany.
For being the United States power play, the Germans are the first ones to get possession. America did settle down and get it. Go ahead, continue.
I mean, I know there's a lot of questioning about that with, is JT Miller with it, but also remember JT Miller was a part of that trio of fights to begin the USA-Canada fight or game against in Four Nations. So I have a sense that was part of Bill Guerin's thinking. So, Ian, you with us? I see your audio is showing.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just shows how good the program has come along, right? When you have guys that are missing, that you can have the debate of who's not here, who's here, who's not here. When you're talking about Jason Robertson and like Cole Caulfield, and like, it's not just like you go back to like previous Olympics, right? And it was like, oh, well, I mean, I guess the easiest one I go back to is always Vancouver. And it's like, the big talking point was Phil Kessel wasn't on the team, but there wasn't really beyond Phil Kessel. There wasn't really like, oh, well, that's going on, right? And it's funny because like even on, like not to make this about my country, but like even in like social media where Canada's kind of just rolled so far, it's like, oh, but they could have brought this guy, and it's like, what are we doing? Like they're winning, right? Like, I don't know. I think it's good. I mean, it's good for USA to have, when you can talk about 3 or 4 guys that could be on the team. I mean, it's different because for a long time for Team USA, it was, you could quibble, but it wasn't really a big, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't a huge talking point about who was there and who's not there. And the fact that it's such a big talking point in this Olympics, I think it's only good for Team USA.
Yeah. And
power play ends with the.
Go ahead.
I said the power play ends, few scoring chances for the U.S., but Germany keeps it out. Here comes a 4-on-2, but they're offside. 10:38 to go in the first period. It is no score. Sharks are 6-3 in favor of the Oh no, maybe it's 8. Nope, they moved it up to 8 now. And a collision there. That's
Bit of a miscommunication between Matthews and Hughes by the looks of it.
What is?
and yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
Jackie is just trying to get injured.
Ian, are you having difficulty getting in, or did you just want to remain off camera for now?
Oh, I don't. I am. I believe my camera's on, so I don't know what's.
Oh, you're not in the room right now. I sent a link.
Oh, okay. I will. Let me readjust here.
Show him where Tyler.
No, I know. I got it. I got it sorted out. Give me a second.
Sure.
Let me just.
Who's puck in front, and it does not connect. Germany now gets it out of the zone.
McAvoy was
McAvoy
at positioning himself so that the German was unable to get around him.
Back in behind in the German goal, but Germans fighting for it, and they get it out. And a loose puck will go down the ice. No icing on the play, as we're under 10 to go in the period. Loose puck in front. That does not go for Germany. Americans will clear it out, and now they have possession in the neutral ice. Werenski trying to find an opening for American, but it's not there.
Yeah,
another chance for Kachuk and not going there.
Yeah, the puck just kind of danced around in their feet there a bit. Right.
Oh, we have an Ian Reed, I believe.
We do have an Ian Reed. I am adding him in now.
All right.
All right.
Ooh, got a little bit of a... Give me a moment. There we go. Should be good.
Germans have it in possession, and they are now breaking out. We got Ian Reed joining us now on camera as well. Hi, bud.
Hello. How you doing?
I'd be happier if the Germans wouldn't score and the Americans would. That'd be great.
Yeah. So in order to get the number 1 seed, I think that they'd have to win by 10. Because the I think with the I don't know, it's so hard because like the way the tiebreakers work, but I believe if they win by 10, if it goes down to like the tiebreaker where the going by double IHF rankings, the US is the higher ranked country in the current double IHF rankings because they won the world championships.
I mean, but we're just kind of splitting hairs between 1 and 2, right? Because I mean, both teams are easily making it on to the next one, if so long as the United States wins.
Yeah, but the problem is the second seed is most likely playing Sweden right off the hop.
That's certainly true.
And I don't want the Swedes. I mean, like I think Canada can beat the Swedes, but obviously, like that's going to be a really angry
you don't want
Swedish.
a tough matchup as your first game.
Yeah, not in the knockout round.
Who would Canada be first matching up against, or is that?
I had it up. Oh, I had it up. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it.
And we do have a lot of discussion about the German jerseys, which I know I was mentioning earlier, how I love those jerseys.
Yeah, let's see if the live check can get on there. So tell me those Deutschland aren't some of the best in the tourney, and this is why I was telling you that you were looking at those. I think during the Canada game, and it was like just those are beauts.
Yeah, they are gorgeous jerseys. Not my favorite that I've ever seen, but I do like that Germany has their design motif. It's like pretty much every year you get the golden shoulders. And they just look fantastic.
So yeah, so the I have that up. I just don't know who is in all these slots right now. I have to figure it out. But basically, so your top 4 seeds are automatically going into the quarters. It'll be whoever's in 5th against 12th, 6th against 11th, 7 against 10th, and then 8th plays 9th, and then the winner of 8 and 9 will play Canada, if they stay in the top, the second seed will play the winner of 7 and 10, which is Sweden is currently the 7th seed, so they'll play the 10th. They probably handle business there, which is why the US, it's kind of like they're going to be motivated to try and run up the score here a little bit. The third seed will play the winner of 6 and 11, and then the fourth seed will play the winner of 5 versus 12, and then after those games, it'll reseed for the semis.
Okay.
Interesting. So the 4 seed could actually get the bottom 4
Yes.
seed that's left out. That's crazy.
Yeah, they'll get the winner of. I mean, the 4 gets like the winner of 5 and 12, right? So if 12 wins, then yeah, if 12 makes a big upset, then they get obviously a much easier opponent. But it kind of assumes that the top seeds are going to take care of business.
Right.
Yeah, certainly. And well, I mean, do we have a lot of confidence that the top seeds are going to be taking care of business? They've kind of been struggling, some of them at least.
Sure.
Finland lost their.
But I think that's how they
game.
set it up, right? Because it doesn't reseed there. It'll reseed after those. Once you get to the quarters, after the quarters, it'll reseed for the semis and then the final.
But mostly, I guess my point is like, do you think that any of the teams are set up for an upset in the first elimination round?
In a single elimination tournament favors the upset because you just need to have one good game, right? Like that. That's the one thing about like international hockey is because you have like the one game loser. You need to have a goalie just have the game of his life for one game. I mean, the one that I always go back to is in Salt Lake City when Belarus ended up upsetting Sweden.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's definitely it can happen because that's why I mean the Olympics are fun for what they are, but I mean I would always prefer a series because I think the better team always wins a series, but it's easy to upset someone in one game.
Yeah, well, at least I can agree that you're not getting that one lucky game just happens to be the first game and it's just over.
Yeah.
Like even if you get one lucky game, like the better team is significantly more likely to come out because like, all right, we can just buckle down and finish the second, third, fourth game and we'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean the best team generally wins a 7-game series.
Yeah. So Ian Reed is the first one to state that he believes that the LA Kings were the better team in the reverse sweep.
They were. I mean, I look at
really.
Take
Really.
I would argue they were.
Sorry, I just wanted to stir the pot a little bit there.
God.
I mean, that team went on.
Coming up during intermission, let's talk about Brendan Shanahan. Should he have been a penalty shot taker in Nagano?
No, I mean,
all right. Anyways,
that team did go on to win, so it's not like you could really argue that they were a bad.
Yeah, it's kind of a moot point, right? Like they went on and won the Stanley Cup. They were.
Oh, but that means the Sharks would have won if they had beaten the Kings. No, we all know about the whole ifs and buts. They don't matter.
Just a couple things from the chat here, quick. Racist Finn Rocks, good to see you, buddy. One wish I have for the World Cup of Hockey, I hope that the NHL and IIHF add countries like Great Britain, Poland, Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, and so here's the thing with the World Cup of Hockey, you have to remember the World Cup of Hockey is a NHL tournament. It has nothing to do with the IIHF. It's completely run by the NHL. The thing you have to remember with Russia specifically and Belarus is that a lot of the other countries, especially those that are unfortunate to live in that region, that, Russia just threatens on a regular basis, They have, I think a big reason why the IIHF has kept Russia out, more importantly than anything else, is because teams like Sweden and Finland said, well, boycott if they're there until they get their act together. So I don't know if that continues going into the World Cup, where if they say, yeah, we're just not going to play, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, the NHL players obviously want to play international competition, but I do wonder if the federations raise a big stink about it, if they'll keep Russia out, if they can't get this Ukraine thing sorted.
Yeah, I mean, we don't like the idea that there's players that aren't able to play just because of the countries that they're from. And
Oh, I don't care. I think we're fuck Russia.
I mean, it's just one of those unfortunate things of when it comes to sports and politics, is we all love to think that they're completely separate, but unfortunately they're just not.
No, I mean, anyone who says, like, anyone who goes like, oh, I can't get the politics out of my sports, like, the Miracle on Ice, no one gives a shit about the Miracle on Ice if they don't beat fucking Russia in the middle of the Cold War. Like give your fucking head a shake if you think that wasn't political.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, and that's the unfortunate thing is, basically, if you could see it on TV, it's already political. Like, they don't put the things that they don't like on TV, and
yeah,
sports are a great way. Like, we talk about, I know there's been all kinds of, little spats, not even just in our Discord, but just across the hockey space about, Canada's going to beat the U.S., U.S. is going to beat Canada, blah, blah, blah. And just like, these are conversations that, if it wasn't about politics, who would be talking about Canada winning or United States winning? It'd just be, root for whatever team, and just like in the NHL where it has nothing to do with, my country beat your country.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it just... and the thing, too, is, like, and I said this on another show, I don't remember, but, like, the worst thing that happened to not USA Hockey, Russia Hockey is the KHL, man. Because the Russian team, since the KHL has become a thing, they've gone half and half between KHL guys and NHL guys, and they can't load up the team with just NHLers because then that admits that their league is inferior, and we can't have that in Russia, obviously. Like, I don't know, man. Like, anytime, like, I roll, whenever there's like, oh, there's just another asterisk on this tournament, like, I roll my eyes into the back of my fucking head, because, like, Russia's not bringing their best team. They're bringing a team with, like, two different groups of players on it that try to mesh into one thing, and the results in best on best, like actual best on best hockey, had been fucking disastrous for the Russians. Like, they got embarrassed on home ice in Sochi. Why? Same thing, man. It was because they had to give KHL guys bigger minutes because, again, you don't want to admit that your league's inferior. And it just, again, politics. Same shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Back when, hockey was basically the second most forefront when it comes to international politics between the United States and Russia.
Yeah.
At least non-militarily, is just Russia was unwilling to accept, whatever word you want to use, that the United States, or just North America in general, the West, had a better hockey offering. I'm not going to say program, but just offering of, like, here's the sport that everybody wants to play in. This is the league that everyone wants to go to.
I mean, the NHL is the best league in the world, and anyone who wants to tell you otherwise is smoking crack.
I don't know. I've been watching a lot more SHL, and it's pretty good.
It's not because the NHL, though.
2:07 left in the first period. No score. The shots are 12-8 in favor of the Americans. Helter-skelter in the neutral zone.
Yeah. I know we've been
I feel never
talking
like I'm
about
talking about this game at all.
other topics, but there's been a couple of good scoring chances from the United States. Haven't seen anything too dangerous from the Germans yet. But honestly, neither team really able to provide long or not sustained pressure. So far, it's been a lot of just chips at the net and maybe a rebound.
And nothing too exciting. There is definitely a chance from Matthew and Brady Kachuk earlier in the period while you guys were chatting, but nothing that's been too dangerous in that sense. So,
and to answer Scott's question when it comes to the clock,
we're just not chancing it, man.
Yeah,
we're just like they're so heavy-handed with their copyright claims that we're just not risking it.
Yeah,
it's very tough to do on there. We've trying a score bug to see if we can do it on a completely different system. So I'm hoping that all comes out okay, and I hope the quality has been okay.
Yeah, having to do some updates on the flies, like people were telling me earlier that I was a bit quiet, so I had to quickly make some modifications to my settings in the studio. But yeah, hopefully things are working out in because we are trying to add more to the live broadcasts because our other program just didn't have the ability to do like a live scoreboard.
Absolutely. And hearing some in non.
Here we go. Just going back to earlier. I'm sorry, Kabak, I didn't mean to cut you off. So Canada, if everything kind of balances out the way it's going right now, Canada is going to face the winner of Czechia and Denmark. Czechia's that's a rough pull for your first game too, though. Although I'd rather play the Czechs than the Swedes. The U.S. right now, provided they don't score 10 goals and they're already through a scoreless first period, they will play the winner of Sweden and Latvia. I mean, the Latvians are a pain in the ass, but I think Sweden kind of handles business there. Slovakia is the third seed, which is crazy. Good for Slovakia, man. They will face the winner of Germany and France, and then Finland, who will likely finish fourth, will play the winner of Switzerland versus Italy.
And then, speaking of scoreless first period, we're getting a goal that was waved off because my guess is they're saying the contact with the goalie prevented him from making the save.
Yeah,
I think
it's that.
I mean, the contact did prevent the save, but I'm not sure if we're gonna see like a penalty from somewhere because.
Yeah, I mean, like I remember we watched that one goal where we were like, what game was that?
Was that like the Will Smith one or something?
No. It was in the Olympics where there was like slight contact and I'm like, well, that's not a goal, or that's a goal, and it was that contact was way worse.
Yeah. Oh yeah, way worse.
They did change the clock to 35.2.
Yeah, they did update the clock. It was absolutely contact. I'm actually surprised that they didn't call anything, like one way or another.
Yeah.
But
also, just for those that were hanging out with us during Team Canada, and I don't remember who we played anymore. We beat them really bad. France. The Tom Wilson, apparently they've already looked at it, and there's no further discipline for Tom Wilson or the France player for the fight. Yeah.
Wow.
No further discipline there. I thought they might make an example going into the.
Oh, and we got a goal.
And they score! With 8.7 seconds left, the Americans are on the board, and it looks like Matt Boldy.
I don't think that was Boldy. I think it's the guy behind him. I didn't quite see who put it in.
Looking at the replay right now.
That Hughes?
No. It is.
No, that's Werenski.
Werenski.
Oh, of course.
Werenski from the Columbus Blue Jackets.
The point leader from Four Nations. Who would have thought?
Right? He gets on the board, and Americans get a key late goal here. It is 1-0 with 8.7 seconds left. Nice cross-ice pass from San Ramo native Austin Matthews.
Nice, yeah.
A little bit of traffic, through Sider, past the goalie. That makes it 1-0 late in the first period, just to make the Germans think about things a little bit more.
And we're being told that Mirko Mueller is playing. I've not actually checked the German roster. But if so...
Wow, that's a name from the past.
Yeah, I was about to say, if so, former Shark.
Former first-round draft pick of the Sharks, Mirko Mueller. So, all right, the period has come to an end, so we have intermission here. 1-0 USA over Germany. What were we
Double A saying just allow fighting in Olympic hockey at this point. You saw how awesome was it. Here's the problem, right? For the Olympics, double IHF, they really call, generally speaking. I know earlier they didn't when McKinnon got hit, but overall, if you watch a lot of double IHF hockey, they are really strict on head contact. Like any contact with the head is probably getting called way worse than the NHL. So you can't be all for them, right? Like you want more fighting, but you can't be like, okay, you can't, graze a guy's head with your elbow, because I've seen some really egregious throwouts for minimal head contact. So you can't call it to that standard and then let people punch each other in the head in a fight, right? Like it's completely contradictory. Like they're really big on that. It's never going to be that. Like you're never going to get that from a double IHF tournament. Never going to happen, because again, you can't have contact to the head and then let people punch each other in the head with bare knuckles. Like it just, you know what I mean? There's just no logic there.
You're only allowed to hit somebody in the head on purpose multiple times in a row.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, that works. A couple of things. We need to update the score, but there is a power outage at TechCU Arena. They say it's going to hopefully be ready to go by 1:45 local time. The CUDA are supposed to play the Henderson Silver Knights on Sensory Day at 3 p.m. And I believe that game was going to be broadcast on NBC Sports California. So we'll keep you posted on that as that goes along, because right now power is out at TechCU, and in fact, the entire Sharks Ice facility is without power right now. So we shall see how that will be taken care of. I know there is some forecast for some rain. Hasn't really hit that much. So just a heads up, if you are watching us at, Stanley's or TechCU and you're wondering what the heck's going on, and it is 1-0 US. We hope there's a game for the CUDA for you to watch, but I feel free if you are standing in line waiting to get into the building today.
So I did quickly check. There's a couple of questions about Germany. First of all, Sturm. I'm not entirely sure which Sturm you're referring to, because
Marco.
Yeah, I'd assume it's Marco, but I think.
I'll be right back.
But anyways, no, he is not one of the coaches for Germany. I believe that it is a DEL coach. I'm not familiar with him myself. He's Harold Kreis.
And it's not Mirko Mueller. It is Moritz Mueller.
There's actually two Muellers. They're brothers.
They're brothers?
Yeah, there's
they
two.
Didn't tell, and where's NBC? They didn't tell me about these sets of brothers. Rude. What the heck?
Yes, it is Harold Kreis, and there are two Muellers, unless I was wrong that they're not brothers, but I mean, Moritz Mueller, and then there is also Jonas Mueller.
Yep. So no Mirko.
No Mirko. No Mirko Mueller. Though we did have a $2 Super chat.
Jerry F, as always, my friend. Thank you very much. Appreciate you as always. Of course, we're looking forward to that. Plus, I guess I'm being bullied into an After Dark later this evening.
I thought you were
You can
doing
take a
all the
guess
After
who's-
Darks.
Apparently, I am.
Oh, I had been led that was kind of the thing that was going to happen.
Doesn't surprise me. No, if that's the case, I maybe pop off later.
I mean,
later on this game, but we have a close, tight 1-0 score in the first intermission. So,
yeah, I imagine Ingo is probably going to be the go-to guy for knowledge on the German teams or the German team, knowing how he's mentioned that I believe in Germany or is German.
Ingo,
Yeah, Ingo.
Bueller?
Was commenting that
Whatever.
the coach is Harold Kreis earlier. But there was another, I think it was an After Dark that Ingo mentioned that they were German. Yes, thank you very much, Jerry. And yes, if there's anything, though, I can probably switch us back to two while Ian is gone. But yeah, if there's anything about the stream that is having issues, please let us know. We are using a different system than normal, so there is a little bit of kinks that I'm working out on the fly.
Absolutely. Pardon my yawn. It's been a long morning.
It has been a long morning. We did our obviously our first broadcast where Canada beat France 10-2. If you have any interest in watching that and you haven't already, please feel free to use the watch along or that game as well. But then we also behind the scenes did a separate stream just for ourselves to work on any kinks. So it's been a long day in the chair. Let's say that.
Just put a ear off of the off of us for a moment, and guys, as much as I enjoy the TNT theme and the ESPN theme, nice to hear the NHL and NBC theme get some love during these Olympics. That's been fun. It's much better than the CNBC feed that cut off the last 2 minutes of the Canada France game. Well, it was 10-2, and I know they were trying to get ready for Denmark and
Oh, so
Sure.
Ingo is in fact from Germany, lives in between München and Stuttgart. And then let me quickly get an answer for you, Scott White, for, unless you remember, who was the second assist on the Werenski goal? Do you remember?
I think it
that
was
one?
just a single assist to Matthews.
Welcome back, Ian.
Thank you.
But anyways, so yeah, if you have any comments on the podcast, feel free to leave it here. And if you have any recommendations, also feel free to leave those. And if you have any questions, right now is the time to ask any questions for the three of us. See how we're feeling about the Olympics as a whole, or is this game, or really anything. Because Jules is normally the one that finds little things to either poke at Ian or just to have set up in between the periods. Unfortunately, Jules did have to bow out at the second.
Yeah, just confirming it. It was just it was a single assist by Austin Matthews on the Zach Werenski goal.
And remote native Austin Matthews. Yeah. Double A Sports 22 in the chat asking, guys, it doesn't matter how good either of these teams play. Celebrini in Canada showed us that everyone else in this tournament is more cooked than carne asada on my grill.
I take it we can tell which team you're voting for in the finals.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like,
I mean,
what?
I mean, that's what I think is going to happen. But like, of course, that's what I think is going to happen.
Of course, I was gonna say, of course.
yeah, I mean, the problem is, are any of us really going to argue against just how good Celebrini and really how good the Canadian team is? Realistically, we have no idea what like a theoretical U.S.-Canada game would look like right now because they haven't faced each other, and let's be honest, there's not been really any team that's challenged either one of them so far. We do have a couple of questions coming in. And first, what is the one sport you guys would like to add in the Olympics, either winter or summer?
Summer, and I think it'd be great if this were to happen with it being in LA in 2028. Roller hockey. I would love to see roller hockey.
Well, now you're talking my language.
I could use more hockey in the Olympics.
Dear Lord, good luck having us trying to do watch-alongs during the summer games. That'll be fun. No, I think it's a different beast out there, and boy, how do I miss the good old RHI from way back in the day. But roller hockey for me in summer. For winter, you've done a lot for snowboarding and the tricks and such. And I mean, it's not even possible, but I would love to see like a kind of like the cross country skiing, but if they could do it for like speed skating.
Oh, okay. I was gonna bring up that exact thing. Have you ever watched Red Bull Bash? Or I think that's what it's called.
Yeah,
Crash Ice.
Crash Ice. There you go. Yes.
There you go.
That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking like maybe that because like I think that always like
that would be awesome to watch. Yeah, that's definitely what I don't think it can get added. I don't think it officially has enough countries competing. But yeah, that would be the sport I'd add because it is just so fun to watch. I think for summer, I don't remember what it's called, but that it essentially road luge. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
No. But
okay, so it's basically the same as luge on ice, except they just have like I guess modified longboards.
Oh my god!
And yeah, you're laying on your back on what's essentially a longboard, just sending it down a hill, and I'm like, oh, I'd watch so much of that.
Right. In the chat, what happened to Christian Ehrhoff?
Got traded.
Good question. Yeah, he got traded. It was like some sort of a cap dump. I think that was the year when we acquired Danny Heatley and him and Brad
deal in Buffalo, right?
Yeah, there was that huge deal in Buffalo after coming off that great year in Vancouver. And I think at one time, one of those years that he was in Buffalo, he was technically the highest paid player in the league. Which is crazy. But he bounced around a few teams. He ended up finishing with the Cologne Sharks in 2017-18. However, he played in the 2018 Olympics that year. And I want to say they were hanging in there, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember which year Germany was in like the gold medal game. If it was 18 or 22, but he played 7 games in the Olympics, and then he came back for 51 games with the Krefeld Penguins, put up 24 points, and called it a career since. I know he's been doing a lot of business work I've seen on his Instagram every now and then. I still follow him, but still couldn't hit the net with accuracy. Damn it!
Real Mighty Ducks moment.
That's when he got that huge contract. That's when Pegula took over the team, was it not?
I'm sorry, say that again?
It was right around then, yeah.
I was gonna say the Christian Ehrhoff contract wasn't that the same time that Terry Pegula took over ownership of the Sabres?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
All right, and we have good news. The power has been restored to Sharks Ice and Texas U, so they should have no problems getting ready for the CUDA game at 3 p.m. So Tyler and Ian will be doing the watch along for that one afterwards.
You know what? Fair. I threw Puck Guy under the bus. He can throw me under the bus.
No, I'm kidding. So, no, but we will recap that on After Dark tonight.
A couple of interesting recommendations for sports that people have thrown in there, but also seeing some people talk about, a couple of young players that were left out of teams. We got Bedard on one hand, which if I remember correctly, he almost made it. He was like one of the players that was going to get called up if certain players had gotten injured and not others.
I think he was probably on the radar. I think that the midseason injury that he suffered probably hurt him.
Yeah.
And
then
obviously people are looking at again, it's funny, they've just kind of rolled through this thing so far, and it's like, these guys were both -2. How is Matthew Schaefer not on this team? And it's like they're rolling. I don't know. I just want to win, right? I don't really care who does it, as long as as long as whoever's doing it's wearing the maple leaf. That's all I care about,
right?
But it's funny watching but it is funny watching the discourse, right, where it's like, we only beat them 10-2. What are we even doing here? It's like, my God.
Okay, it's like you're the Hawks in the first Mighty Ducks movie. But you only lost 13 to nothing.
Except we're not losing at the end. No triple D. Fuck you guys.
And then there's another comment saying, do you guys think Will Smith could be on? I don't know if you mean on this USA team or just in
in the future. It's the thing with Will Smith, and I love Will Smith. I don't think I have to justify my love for Will Smith here, but Will Smith is just another there's a lot of forwards for the US forwards that are the same, and they're just all Patrick Kane inspired forwards. And I think Will Smith is really good, and I think it is, as long as he can continue producing points and improving on his point totals year over year, he's definitely going to push himself into the conversation. But I do wonder if it's a situation where you look at some of the other forwards that are already on this team, and you're you already have that player in spades. And that's not a knock against Will Smith. I just think that the US have a lot of that forward.
Yeah, I can certainly agree. And unfortunately for Will Smith, they're versions of that kind of player that are just further in their career and more developed.
Yeah.
So, maybe when he's 24, he makes the team. Sure. He'll have a lot more time to develop. Oh, we're in the second period.
He's definitely going to be in the conversation coming up going forward, I think. Because, again, I think he's just going to continuously get better, and he's going to be one of the, he's already almost at 20 goals this season.
Yeah.
Despite missing a bunch of time. So he's definitely going to be in the conversation. I just wonder, as you look at some of the players, right? And I just feel like the Americans have a lot of that forward.
And we left some of that forward. Again, you're not taking Will Smith this year over Jason Robertson if you're looking for that kind of player.
100% not. Yeah, 100%.
So we are into the second period. They kind of skipped the opening face-off on the stream. Oh, well.
That's NBC for you.
This is NBC, even though I'm on Peacock. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, we got.
I saw a lot of people.
We got a penalty coming up.
Marty in the chat saying, "How about the British dude announcing the Canada game?" It was actually a nice breath. I was surprised they went on Twitter and like some people like Randy Hahn was really angry about it, and I was surprised 'cause I thought it was like it was
Really?
fine, like it was yeah. Go check it.
Yeah,
Very angry.
that's. No, I,
Very unhappy with the British dude calling the game, but I thought it was fine. Like I didn't have any issue with his call. You know, like it was definitely weird because you generally don't hear British accented people, you know, calling hockey games. But I thought he did fine. Probably
Yeah.
not in his probably a sport that's not exactly in his wheelhouse. But I mean there's man, I would take that guy over like half the league's fucking regional broadcasts.
yeah,
And
I mean,
and go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's nice not to have somebody be an absolute homer. For one, I hate the homer broadcasters. If I'm honest, it's nice
That's
to
the
have
whole
somebody
league
that's
now.
just a neutral party.
Yeah.
Germany has a power play, by the way, about a minute 20 left in the 1825. Here comes USA with a chance shorthanded. Brock Nelson with the shot, and it's
Nice shot.
turned aside by the goaltender.
Oh,
Oh, what a glove save!
2 glove
By
saves.
the German
Excellent.
goaltender. My
Isn't-
goodness. It's
Highway robbery.
that
Yeah, don't
was
let
a
him get
fantastic.
robbed. Oh my god.
Yeah, 2 fantastic chances back to back. He only gets a piece of it on the first one, then the pass to the front of the net absolutely robs Larson.
Pull it up here really quick because we got to give this guy his flowers after that great save.
Oh, the German goalie?
Franz Rib. With the beautiful glove save on there. Getting back to what Randy said, he said, "Here's an idea. Let's have NHL play-by-play announcers call England games on television for the World Cup this summer, unless someone phoned in sick at the last minute. The broadcaster assignment on this game baffles me." And then he realizes that the CNBC game has the A team with Kenny Albert and company. Thankfully, they've been doing 2 feeds on Peacock. You can have the regular international feed, which just has one play-by-play / commentator guy, where it's just been one, and then for big games like this, where you have, Kenny, Albert, Edzo, and Bush, they've been doing that as well.
I think he did a
think-
great job. Like I had no problem with the commentary in that game. Because I was watching the same feed that you guys were watching, so that because my feeds are like super delayed. So doing these streams. Oh, here we go.
Breakaway from Michael. Unable to bury it. It's in the goalie's pads, and it is covered, but there will be a penalty to Germany.
I will mention that Randy Hahn has called soccer in the past, so I wouldn't be.
Is he angling for a job here? Is that what he's doing?
He was the main play-by-play guy on TNT for the 1990 World Cup, ironically in Italy. So maybe I'm just putting it out there. Angling for a job. I'll be watching some soccer if that's the case. So
Franzreb is really just standing on his head and bringing Germany into this game for something that they're down 18-9 in shots, but the 1-goal game right now.
Wisman gets interference call as the Germany power play ends. So the Americans now are on the power play under 7.
No, they're not. Goal by the Americans.
I don't know what's going on here because my feed just jumped like 20 seconds.
Oh.
So there we go. 2-0.
Yeah, sorry to spoil that one for you, puck guy, but yeah, USA scored on a scramble in front of the net. You need to update that score real quick.
If you haven't done the period 2 as well.
Right.
San Ramon native Austin Matthews.
Just, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, just
he kind of Yeah.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
it just kind of squeaks through the pads right there. Just it hits off his chest and
Goes
then
off his like it just it,
Yeah, it just. I'm
kind of
just seeing it now. Yeah, it just. Oh, it just happened to fall right into it.
just kind of
I don't
hits
think
him and goes in.
I don't think the hockey venue looks bad. I think it looks fine. I think especially considering like the horror stories like coming into the games. I mean, obviously the rink's a little bit shorter, but I think for what it is, I think it's fine.
Yeah,
The venue, like, it's fine.
yeah. I know the other venue that the women were using early on in the games is technically a warehouse. Put 3,600 people in. I saw that on Instagram. I was like, okay, well, at least it's going to be recycled for something that works.
Well, and I think it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, visually it looks perfectly fine. It's a rink. How can you make a rink really look that bad? I think it's one of those things where it's just not the best experience for people there.
It's not an NHL rink,
Yeah.
right? But like it's Italy. It's not going like they're not gonna build a 12, an 18,000 seat venue for hockey in Italy.
Right.
It's just never gonna be a thing.
Well, they can use it as basketball during the summer.
Yeah.
But anyways, the United States has the puck in the zone, tries to send it down, but Germany blocks the pass. There is a 3-on-2 for the Germans, but they kind of run into each other, but take a shot, but that is blocked. Shots are currently 20-9. The U.S. is up 2-0 with 15:45, 44, 43 left in the game.
They need
In the second period.
In the second period,
more.
yes.
Plenty of time left. Shots are 20-9 in favor of the Americans.
Gosh, it's not like they have a car parked behind the glass. Could you imagine that?
Oh God.
Oh, you don't like those random cars that are just behind the net for free advertising?
Oh, Barclays Center. He's talking about Barclays Center, where the Islanders played a few seasons.
Oh, I'll never forget.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Overall,
how did we get a Skoda?
Skoda?
I was going to say, how did we get a Skoda car into the Barclays Center?
Why would a Skoda be in Barclays?
I just saying, if you're putting a car there, it's usually a Skoda that's being sponsored at a ice rink.
All right. I really feel like the Americans have taken over in this second period. I've not really seen much from Germany in terms of offense. It's kind of turned into that same example of what happened with the Swiss in the Canada-Switzerland game, where first period they were able to keep it kind of close, but then the second period, the Canadians kind of ran away with it.
Pretty much. It's definitely been a thing, or it's definitely been more in Germany. Has its own.
U.S.
puck
applying
possession's
a
been
lot
good.
of pressure, preventing the Germans from breaking out and getting a couple of shooting chances off it, but both of them didn't really make it to the net before getting blocked or deflected. And going back to how there will be no disciplinary for Tom Wilson, meaning that, I mean, depending on if Canada gets, or not Canada, whoever gets stuck with Sweden, depending on, or whether it's Canada or if it's the United States, which I think you said it was the U.S.
At this point, unless the Americans can muster another 8 goals and keep the goal, as long as they win by 10, 10 or more, then they can have the first seed.
But it's going to be, a big deal for Canada having somebody who has been a bit versatile for them. Like, he's not put up the most points, but he was not really on that line to do that. They had Celebrini and McDavid for the scoring, and they had him there just to keep people away from them. Yeah, that one
Lucky.
almost squeaked by, just covered as the goalie kind of just got into a butterfly because he didn't know where the puck was, and he just kind of laid on it and was able to get the whistle. Germany's breaking out on a 2-on-1 half break. There is going to be a penalty, I believe, for slashing against, I think
That
that's
looks like
Sandheim.
Jake Sanderson.
Yep.
That definitely not Sandheim.
It's not Sandheim?
No. Jake Sanderson.
Sanderson, not Sandheim. Sanderson.
I was going to say, I didn't know we
Wrong
had.
sand.
Do they have a? Do we have a trade deadline in the IIHF?
No, I said the wrong sand.
I know. Let me have some fun. Team Canada trades Travis Sanheim to the Americans in exchange for Austin Matthews. Be something.
Who says
like that.
no?
Yeah, who says no? Because Team Canada's like, well, we don't need that guy. We've seen what he does with a maple leaf on his jersey. Oh, geez. All right, we're at a commercial break. I'm going to get some water, so pardon me for getting up for a moment.
No, we're going to lose puck guy for a bit. Ian, it's time to start talking about the, as somebody said, mythical creatures of Canada.
Mythical creatures of Canada. What creature are we gonna? I can't put
porcupine
things on the screen. The porcupine. We did cover the porcupine. I don't know what's. What? Oh my god.
I mean, if we want to talk about mythical creatures, we can go back to talking about England. How each of their countries have a mythical creature, or at least a mythical creature to where they live. You got the Pegasus, the unicorn for Scotland, and the dragon for Wales. And then England's just a lion, which seems really ferocious until everything else is mythical. So the ref is announcing that it was a slash for Sanderson. So Germany will be going back on the power play. Some people have called a mythical creature. Some people have called me a mythical creature. Oh, Marty, you're a mythical creature? What kind of mythical creature are you? Are you like the Bigfoot or Sasquatch, or would that be a Yeti in Canada? Is Bigfoot a Yeti in Canada? Hold up there.
He's a Sasquatch or Yeti, or he's whatever you want to call him.
Mythical dentists of England. Be nice. Be nice. We don't want to start a fight with the English about health coverage because they're just like, yes, but ours is universal.
We have the Vancouver Island marmot, which is a rodent in the squirrel family, not found anywhere else. That's pretty cool.
I want to talk about how you have a province that has no rats. Isn't that a thing?
Alberta has no rats.
Alberta has no rats?
Correct.
How did you manage that?
They just eradicate them all.
Just have to check their papers at the border?
Yeah, they find them, they kill them.
So I don't remember who it was saying that they really did not like rats in the last stream, but if you don't like rats, go to Alberta.
Yeah, they just
don't exist.
They just destroy them on site. It's on site with them. All right, so German power play.
A satellite, and it just detects when a rat's trying to cross in Alberta. Apparently they're talking about the abominable snowman on Discord.
Nice.
I'm a little scared of what might be happening. Germany is on the power play and is trying to move forward. They do get a shot, but Paterka is unable to beat one-on-one against Hellebuck. It is Hellebuck in that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just kind of guessed. I'll be honest. I thought we'd mentioned something about Hellebuck.
Yeah, definitely Hellebuck.
Alberta only has rats when the Panthers play the Oilers or the Flames.
That's good.
I do like that one. That one's a good one. Puck guy is back in his seat, and he is rejoining us.
Back!
And we're back! You can join us for the end of Germany's power play. They have control in the zone as they're trying to move it to the point. I believe that is that Draisaitl on the far side? Yes, it is Draisaitl on the far side.
Yep.
Takes a shot, unable to get it
mauling
through.
them all game.
And
Shot.
big rip.
That was wide. And out of play. All right, Cider.
Yeah, he's one of the two I took from Germany on our Olympic draft. I had a lot of faith that he was going to get a lot of time alongside Draisaitl and Stützle.
Yeah, we got to get that right. Otherwise, AJ might get mad. Stützle.
I mean, saying Stützle sounds like you're getting a schnitzel.
Holy schnitzel.
Holy schnitzel. Oh, and just able to get the puck out of the zone. The United States are pressuring high against the Germans as they're trying to re-enter the zone with the last few seconds of the power play. Unable to get in as Sanderson is out of the box. And there's a stretch pass.
Oh,
I think that is Getzel has a good opportunity. And don't think we're going to get anything there. A couple of little chippy plays, but no calls. Germany enters the zone. Sends the puck over to one of the Muellers. I don't actually know if that is Jonas or if that is...
I think that's Jonas.
Is that Jonas? Okay.
Yeah.
I believe they both play in the DEL.
Yep.
The puck is still stuck in the zone as the United States is able to keep the puck in point.
Oldie looking. Oh.
Like there's going to be a call there. I'm guessing they're saying that he made contact with the puck before he made contact with the body. Still possession for the United States as they cycle around. They're trying to drive around the net, move to the front, unable to catch that pass cleanly, unfortunately. Puck gets driven into corner, dumped down where change. Shots are still
10:30 left.
Oh, yes. 10:30 left. Shots are still 23-14. The United States leads in both shots and goals. Still 2-0 in the second period. The United States has been pretty dominant in the second period. A couple of chances have come lately from the Germans. But overall, Hellebuck has... Hey. Boards. Germany moves it through into the neutral zone. It up. That is L. Sent to the point where there's a shot and a rebound. Germany's unable to get a stick on it, and the United States clears it to the center. They are now getting their own line. Or no, they're not getting a line change. Germany goes for a change. U.S. opts not to. Draisaitl's driving it in from the wing. Tries to send it to the center. It gets blocked, but there is a bit of a tip in front. Puck gets rung around the boards, and they're
Zone.
Is there a team that you think matches particularly well against the United States or Canada that is, not the other? Like, is there a particular style of team do you think that they are each going to struggle with? Because I know
Nothing right now. Right now for the U.S., I mean, I think anybody can take them on. I think they've shown good play. They've shown some good defensive play, but when you have a dominant win like Canada did earlier, I think you send a message that it's going to be intimidating to take them on. And have that as your last game, yeah, that's nice to have. And then you look at the
I think the
hiccups that
Swedes,
took place
right?
yesterday. It was tough too. So I don't know. Sweden,
Sweden always
maybe
scares me in
Finland.
these things. I'm
Yeah,
not. I don't think I'm afraid of the Finns if I'm Canada or the US. I think the Swedes are always concerning because they can, they can play and they're pretty much jacked with NHLers. Um, Normally it's like Czechia that scares the shit out of me, but like I feel like again Canada handled them in their opening game pretty well, so I'm not really afraid of a potential rematch and elimination. I think that
right.
they will handle business. I haven't really like not just to be like obnoxious, but like I just the way Canada has kind of just rolled so far. Like I'm not afraid of anyone in this tournament right now, especially considering like all these teams, like even the US, like they're they're a good team, and I always sing the praises of the US program, but they don't scare me like they did at the Four Nations. Like all these teams, like you've seen Sweden lose a game, you've seen Finland lose a game against inferior competition, like, and even USA, like, yeah, they're winning this game, but like I don't think like they're not to take anything away from the Germans, but I think that the US should be a little bit more dominant in this game than they've been.
No, absolutely. As much as the United States has been, they haven't felt like they are working super well together. It just kind of seems like they're skating by on individual skill, and they're trying to drive the puck in themselves, and then they're just unable to get by once
They're
Germany's
built to play like I hate that. Like this is the one thing about Team USA's construction is they are built to beat Canada. They are not built like I feel like they are more built to beat Canada than just being built to have a good team. Which now look at with the way things are going, like that is like eventually they're gonna meet, and it's probably gonna be for gold with the rate things are going right now. If they continue on, and so maybe that construction will help them. But like I don't. It always bothers me when teams are built for a specific task, especially in a tournament. Like, yes, the road between like the road to gold is probably going between one of those teams, unless one of those teams get knocked out early in the elimination round. But like you you might not play them at all, and then if you build a team for that specific purpose and you don't play that team, then you've kind of handicapped yourself for no reason.
Yeah, for me, I think the team that I'd be most worried about right now is probably Sweden. But then there's the aspect of, yeah, Finland did really struggle against the Slovaks. They actually kind of look like a decent dark horse. I think
Slovaks are
no?
good. Yeah, give them credit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no, and like some in the chat here, like people are saying like Latvia and Slovakia are worse some underdog. Yeah, Slovakia I think is going to be a problem, and like you have to always be afraid of the teams like the Swiss and the Latvians that have absolutely nothing to lose, right? Like if they get knocked out, yeah, it's disappointing, but it's the expected outcome. So like it's not like like words of like US or Canada like doesn't meddle.
Yeah,
Like that's a disaster,
it's like a
right?
national embarrassment.
It's right. It's an embarrassment. Like so for a team like Latvia or a team like Switzerland, like who's just they're playing with nothing to lose because again, like if they win, it's great, but if they lose, it's an expected outcome for them.
But yeah, I think those are probably the most are honestly all in one group of just like I don't really know exactly how strong they are. That's probably the most worrying thing. Is yeah, Finland lost to Slovakia, which everyone was like, oh, Finland's really fallen off. They didn't think, oh, Slovakia's doing really good. It was more, oh, Finland, you should have done so much better. Then Finland beat Sweden, and everyone's like, huh?
Yeah.
And then Finland absolutely dismantled Italy, which, okay.
Right, which again, the expected outcome, right?
Yeah.
Like,
so it's like, is it that Finland just isn't doing well, or is Slovakia just that good? No idea. I really don't have any idea.
Two things can be right.
That is certainly true.
Or just caught him on a bad day. Let's be honest on that too.
And that's the thing, right? Like, is in a single game, like single games favor the upset. That will always be true. Anyone can beat anyone in a single game.
Yeah.
Like the whole Herb Brooks speech, 9 times out of 10, the Russians are going to beat the Americans, and then they caught him on the 10th one.
Yep.
Then that was their time. Now, our time.
Exactly. 2-0 the score, 5:36 to go in the second period.
Games really slowed down in the middle of this period. Not really any zone time for either team.
Yeah, I'm not really impressed.
Yeah. I think a lot of people were expecting a lot more from the United States, especially that didn't even beat Latvia. They struggled to beat, who was their first? Denmark? I think it was Denmark.
Yes. Maybe? Yes. Yes? Yes. Yeah, I think so.
A German team that's really been struggling to really put a full game together. The United States kind of come out very lukewarm.
Okay, Marty's asking if you're going to watch Miracle later.
Oh, I did actually. Let's see. When did I think it was on Friday. I think I saw a little bit of that. No, I've definitely turned it on a little bit. So, good evening. So, breaking news! If you just were joining us, Ian did get his kids back after the Sharks. Yeah. After you gave them up for the
I don't know, man. They're in danger again, though, because I don't know if you watched the way they ended the playing up to the break. So they're on notice again.
Oh, I wasn't sure if the kids were on notice or the Sharks were on notice.
I think the children are. If we have to sacrifice the children again, it's going to happen.
Also,
isn't that how you're able to get out of here?
We don't have much of an update. I know we would say that we'd update on what happened with. Oh God, always forget names. Caller that got injured? No, it's Fiala. Fiala's injury.
Kevin Fiala.
Fiala's injury. He has already gone into surgery, and it's already confirmed. He's done for the season. They haven't formally announced anything other than it's a lower body injury, which, to the shock of nobody, has gone into a surgery.
EJ Sochi.
That sucks.
EJ Sochi. That is. How many shots did he take?
All of them.
All of them.
I don't remember.
Yeah, pretty much. I think like all but 2.
Yeah, because you have to do 3 different tutors to start, and then after that you can use the same guy over and over again in the double IHF roles. I love it. I love it. It's so good.
Driving into the zone, they get a shot that is blocker to 4:35 left. Germany crossed offside. I think they were offsides, but the camera quickly cut away. Here are the coaches for the United States, Mike Sullivan.
Original Shark, Mike Sullivan.
True. And United States lose the draw off the face-off or off the offsides, but lost possession as they went into the corner and dumped it down. Did retrieve the puck in their own zone and tried to do a. My God, I'm struggling with words.
Matthews drop past to Boldy, and that one goes wide.
Puck guy needs to do the announcing because he's got a lot more of that, the vigor in his words.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's what I get from listening to Randy and Mike Emmerich for 35 years.
Oh, we could only be so
Although,
lucky.
no, wasn't a shot, and that goes wide.
Good.
I know AJ has a thing about Mike Emmerich, but it definitely brought some energy to the broadcast.
Certainly.
So,
I mean, I think Randy Hahn and Drew Remender are the only two that I ever really remember from the broadcast for my entire life. I'm not sure if they were actually there for the first few seasons I watched, but like since the point that I had a memory, it was always them.
yeah. The first broadcast team for the Sharks was a legendary voice in the Bay Area, Joe Starkey. He would also call 49ers and Cal football games.
Was he
And-
only ever at the Cow Palace, or did he?
Yep, it was only the first 2 years at the Cal Palace.
Okay, so yeah, no, I never heard him then because my parents didn't start going to Sharks games until they'd moved to the Pavilion. Though it was called Pac
San Jose
something?
Arena.
Oh, San Jose.
Yeah, or a Compact Center or HP
Yeah, I
Pavilion.
thought there was a middle name before it was called HP.
Yep.
Little
In
baffling
this
deal.
color comment. What?
Oh, the deal that the city made to the Sharks originally. Hey, I mean, it helped the
Hey, we
Sharks.
got
I'm not
him.
going to deny that, but I'm just like,
Yep.
Your deal for the city to make. Oh, unfortunate goal for the Germans.
And the Americans get their third.
Yeah. Very fluky goal. I'm not sure if it was tipped or something like that, but Franzeb,
Faber.
Franzeb,
Oh, it looks like Faber just threw it on net,
yeah,
and the goalie tried to jump
to
up and
grab
catch it and missed. Yeah, here comes the replay on our feed. But-
or is it
Ooh.
touched by Eichel?
If it's touched by Eichel, we might have a review here. That looks a little high.
I'll have to
I
see
don't
if
think
he
I got it.
touched it at all. I can't tell by that angle. Doesn't
I
look
just
like
think he
they're
misplayed
reviewing
it.
it.
I don't think Eichel got a piece of it. I think it just
He's saying, they are.
Tyler, our fourth guest has arrived.
Oh, excellent.
I don't think Eichel touched it.
And the puck is dropped, so
Yeah.
3-0. He should be coming in many minutes.
Rock Faber from Kachuk
Felix.
and Chuck.
Felix, okay. He just didn't join the room. I didn't know who was the Felix.
Kachuk and Kachuk get the assist on the goal. That opens things up 3-0 for the Americans. Heavy collision in the middle of the ice. We got about 2 minutes to go in the middle frame. Germany has it in the American zone, but now it's cleared out. Turka, nope, and the Americans are holding their line and can't let the Germans get even a little bit into their offensive zone, and Germany's not helping themselves either with some rough passes.
Yeah, no. Oh, Germany is not
Is
able
that
to make
close
any
to-
movement in the zone, and then they turn it over, and Eichel's able to drive it in. Boldy takes a shot
Eichel the
that's
Boldy.
blocked.
Back at the zone. Americans still have the possession of it. Trocheck. Oh, no, excuse me. Hannafin. 15, not 16. Excuse me. Americans get in the zone. Gensel! No,
Oh, he's
denied.
unable to get it by. America still has control of the puck. They take a shot from the point, but miss it wide. Germany tries to poke it, unable to get the puck. United States has it in the corner, but they're unable to dig it out cleanly.
Clock ticking away here with 40 seconds left.
Matthews gets control, and they take a shot from the point, which is partially blocked. Does eventually get to the net, but an easy cover from Franzeb. We'll get Felix on as soon as we can.
There he is. He just hopped on.
Excellent. Hello,
35.1 left in the period.
You all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Cool.
And Tyler will
Germany
send you
tried
the link
shooting
there.
from center ice.
Not funny.
You should have the link to the room, Felix.
Okay. Okay. Give me a minute. Okay. I'm currently installing the OBS update real quick, but yeah, I will.
Oh, no, you don't need it.
Oh.
Just join the link.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. I already hit the. Okay.
Oop.
1 sec.
And Germany is offsides, but they don't touch the puck, so the play continues. 8 seconds left in the second. Clock
And then it
ticks
just looks
down.
like they're going to take it down. 3 seconds and 2. And the period has come to an end. What chaos.
Hurrah!
Yeah, see?
Yeah. So, Felix.
So
go ahead.
So the Americans get a couple. Germans get one, and it is. I wish
Germans
they got
get
one.
one.
No, I don't. Germans didn't get one. My bad.
In fact, I need to update the home score. It is 3.
3-0 after 40 minutes of play.
Hey.
When looking like the Americans might get the 2 seed at this rate.
So Felix, how much of Olympic hockey have you been able to catch so far?
So I actually watched the first 2 periods while I was eating, like while I was out eating.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to watch it on my phone. Hold on. But yeah, it's been a good game.
Are you in agreement that you were kind of just hoping for more in a game against Germany? Because it just seems like they're just not really having the punch that everybody wanted them to have.
I would agree. They've just it's like you want more, like you said, like you want them to have more of a something, but I think of course Germany's also been, I think, a good matchup for them, but yeah, it's been a little underwhelming for of course, despite the score, it's been a little underwhelming performance wise, but I mean, yeah, it's been close.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, it's certainly a closer game. I don't think that this is something that if Germany was able to fortunes out of it, but it's just a bit surprising that only 3 goals apart. Especially since there's been some grade A opportunities from the United States. I know that we had a breakaway, partial breakaway. There was a couple of scrambles in front of the net. There was one where the goalie didn't even know where the puck was. Go into a butterfly and manage to cover.
Yeah, it's been an interesting game. Like again, Germany's had their pushes, but I think the US has pushed back, but I did expect them. Like I said, I did expect more from them this game.
And did you have a chance to catch any of the other games? Because I know you weren't on the stream with us.
Yeah, I did watch catch some of the Canada France one. I noticed Celebrini did Celebrini things, as usual. But no, it's obviously Canada's Canada. We know how that game was going to turn out. So, but yeah, it's been a fun tournament so far.
Yeah. I know we have somebody in chat that was asking for the Sharks fan perspective on what Celebrini is. Let me quickly bring up that comment from, not entirely sure how to say that name. TJU 4607 Mac. What kind of player is he from the Sharks fan perspective? Leading goal scorer in the Olympics, second in points, and leading goal scorer and second in points in the Olympics. I mean, I think it's pretty much been universal praise from Sharks fans about exactly what Celebrini is.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we know like what he is, or like we kind of already knew like what he is and what he's growing into, but it's really nice to see like that sentiment being shared more and more by like just the hockey community as a whole, and those who are, just now getting to watch him, right? So, it's really cool to see.
And
Wait, what are we talking about?
oh, somebody asked from the Sharks fan perspective, how people felt about Mac Celebrini. I assume that's the Mac that they were.
Franchise center. Like he's the guy that he's the centerpiece of this whole thing, man. I mean, he's great. He's the things that he's done this year. Like last year last year I thought he had a good rookie season, right? Doesn't win the Calder, but I thought he had a really good season. And then this year, like you look at the company that he's in for all the things he's doing this year, and like I was very how do I put this? I was very hesitant because I believe that we throw the term generational player way too often, right? Like I think it's just it's a phrase that gets thrown around so often that it's kind of lost all meaning, and it really took me a long time to get to the point where I'm like, yeah, this guy might just be generational. Like when you look at the things he's done, right? And like you look at the company he's in, and you look at, it's like Sidney Crosby and Wayne Gretzky and Mario Lemieux, and it's like, all people who would obviously I would consider generational. And just what he's done in this tournament on this stage, like he's probably, he is probably there. And it's so funny because even now I'm still like, I mean, he's probably there, but I don't know. Again, I get my back up about that term because I feel like we just throw it around way too often now.
Shout out King Shark 49. One of the first, actually, myself, Amy, and him originally started the website technology. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the comment from King Shark, good podcast as always. Is that the?
Thank you. Yep.
Mm-hmm. He's still contractually obligated to say that. So.
Man. That's true.
Yep.
And then I know this is probably a question best answered by Ian, since he does appear to be the most knowledgeable about it. Keshtafer is asking, so I'm confused with the Slovakia winning the group. How does the play-in work in the Olympics?
So the top four, the winner of each pool plus the best team that didn't win their pool, they all get buys to the quarters, I believe. So what's going to happen now is you're going to have the 5th through 12th place teams. They're all going to play. They're all going to play around elimination round of hockey. And then I had it up here. Give me a second. I will bring it back up and I'll just kind of quickly run through it again. So what happens is 5 plays 12, 6 plays 11, 7 plays 10, and then 8 plays 9. And then the winner of those games, so the winner of 8 and 9 will play Canada at this rate, unless Team USA absolutely demolishes Germany in the third period. The second seed, which is likely going to be the United States at this point, is going to play 7 or 10, which is Sweden. I can't remember who else. I had it up. I lost where the teams are seated. Third will play the winner of 6 and 11, and then fourth will play the winner of 5 and 12. And then after those games are concluded, the winners of all those games will be reseeded based on where they finished, and that will determine who's going to move on and play for gold and who's going to play for bronze.
All right.
And I was going to say, we should know all that by the end of this game.
Yeah, we'll have a general idea. I had it up and I had it on my phone here, and then I scrolled and lost it.
And we do finally have our lovely Felix on screen. Hello, Felix.
There we go.
Yeah,
Sorry for the new process.
It took me a little bit because this is all new to me.
Oh, give me a moment. Sorry. That was on my end. There you go. You're just echoing a bit. You're good now.
You're good now.
How are you, bud? Have you been enjoying the hockey? Been nice to see it.
Oh, Felix, unmute yourself on Discord. That's
okay. So here we go. So just sorry to cut Felix off here while he gets his stuff figured out. As of right now, if everything kind of just finishes the way it's looking, Canada will play the winner of Czechia or Denmark. The US is going to play the winner of Sweden or Latvia. Slovakia will play the winner of Germany, France, and Finland will play the winner of Switzerland and Italy. If everything, unless the US goes on an absolute tear here in the third period.
Yes.
Right.
Sorry, go ahead, Puck Guy.
So Felix, with that being said, I'll say to you, I think the Americans still need to feel pretty good. Yes, it's only 3-0. They haven't annihilated anybody, but yeah, not too bad. Oh, he's still muted.
I think he is still muted.
Are you muted on your end, like on your mic, my friend?
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Try this. Did that work?
Hello? Test?
There we go.
Hey!
Okay,
There
there
we
we
go.
go. Now y'all can hear me. Okay, cool.
Here-
As I was saying, so yeah, I think US, I think they need to, again, like I said, I feel like they need to show a little more despite the score, and it's like as a team, would it be a bit much to say they haven't super impressed me yet?
No, I think that's very fair. Also, you might want to check your audio input. I think that's what the issue is.
Really? Hold on.
Because it sounds like it's your webcam audio.
I have my mic audio plugged in though. What the hell? Give me one sec.
Just be a little low.
Oh.
I just be a little low on that.
It's just a strange sound. I'm not sure.
Test. Hello.
We can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay. It's weird because it is plugged into my. I do have my mic plugged into the thing, and the source literally has it selected. So not sure what's going on there. Let me see. Oh, I see why. Okay, it wasn't on the Discord side. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Why the hell is it not showing? Okay, how about now?
Looks like it's still not working.
Yeah, it's either we're
Go.
just getting echo or go ahead.
Hi, test.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. That's better.
That
All right,
fixed
there we
it.
go.
Cool. Finally.
Bingo.
Much better.
Still figuring out the tech. Still, because like I'm used to the other software that we.
Yeah,
I've been
it is a
using.
different software, so we do apologize for the delay there.
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, like I said, like I think, and look, Canada is Canada, and Canada has set the bar extremely high with the talent that they have up front. But like USA, like I said, they just need to show me more. That's all.
Yeah, it's definitely got there's a lot more that they can bring out in the third period, and it's not the end of the world if they don't. So we'll see. We'll see. It'd be nice to no. It'd be nice to have them show a little bit more. I don't know what more goals, more toughness. More than anything, I would say keep Hellebuck from not being bored. I mean, well, how much has he faced? What, 11 shots so far?
I
Was
think
it?
it's a little more than
I mean-
that. I thought it was like 14.
Yeah.
I just think like
Mhm.
I just thought against and again, right? Like this is moving outside looking in. What am I doing? Give me a second. I gotta go see what this is all about.
Okay.
There you go.
Gotta check what that's all about.
Yes.
Yep.
I was gonna say, to be fair, Brady Kachuk's been like trucking people over. Right?
That's
Yes.
true. Brady, he's not really gotten much on the board, but he's
Nope,
definitely
but
made his
he's
presence
been-
known.
Exactly. He's been, as his per usual self, he's been very physical.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and that is one big key of their game. So that's the tough part about it, is that you wanting to show that physical presence, kind of like how Canada showed it, earlier today. Maybe a little bit too much, of course, but yeah, it's just kind of you want to show all aspects, and that you're a well-refined oil machine. I think the women have showed that. The USA women, excuse me, should have shown that a whole lot more in their part of the tournament.
Yeah,
think
I-
Yeah, and just hoping for the American men could be a little bit more of that, kind of give some sort of an intimidating factor, because I think there are probably some teams that are like out there like, oh, Chechi is thinking, yeah, we could beat these guys, and I think there's a little bit more that they can show on the American side.
They just haven't impressed me. Like even the last game, I know they won like what was it, 6-3 or whatever it was. But for me, I just like this team needs to get to games that matter. Like I just wonder if it's a situation where they just need to get to games that actually matter, and then they're gonna figure it out. Because like I wasn't super impressed with their win yesterday against, who was it, Denmark? Like for a long time they were
yes, the last game would have been
for a good
Denmark.
portion of that game, like they just looked disinterested and bored, and then they finally kind of got into it. I just think this team needs to get the games that matter.
Yeah, that seems to have been the trend. Like that's, yeah.
Just to quickly bring up some of the comments that have chat. Somebody's been asking, and I don't know if any of you know the answer about this, but looking online, it seems the German jerseys with the Bundesadler press cannot be ordered online. I have heard that there are some jersey ordering issues for the Olympic jerseys. I do not know if any of you know of any like official sites for these, or if it's just kind of continue checking the Olympic outlets. I don't know.
Unfortunately, yeah, the only thing that's been I know when we get deeper and deeper into this, there are jerseys that are going to be available, but like everything Fanatics wise, unfortunately, it's available the first day, and you probably should get it the first day because it's just they hold a very tiny amount of availability and selection. Third period underway right now, by the way.
I was about to say, I'll quickly update that as, we have the third period. So, we have 20 minutes to score 7 goals if we want to beat Canada, is what I know.
Also, full disclosure, I've watched far more Canada than I have for the US, so there's that.
Based on the fact that I've been on every single one of these, so have I.
Let's be honest here. I think if there was a shark, big hit. I saw a replay of McAvoy taking another big hit.
Yeah.
Apologies. But here comes a 2-on-1 for Germany.
Oh, that shoots it wide.
I thought that was in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was in.
No, I thought so too.
But I'll be honest, from our standpoint, I think there's been a lot of interest for Macklin, and considering what he's done so far, yeah. If there was a shark that was on Team USA, he's one.
And yeah, there'd probably be more.
We're Teal Canada now. That's I don't know the rules.
OMG.
I guess we can't be Teal Town if we're Canada.
That's a really long. Yeah, we're Teal Canada now. I'm changing the domain.
All right. Is it just going to be a little leaf where the fin is now?
Yeah, I've taken over. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. You guys did this to yourselves.
What do you mean you don't make the rules? And we got another American goal.
All right.
Well,
yeah, it looks like that might have been
Tage Thompson.
Tage,
Jack Hughes.
So I do see a Jack Hughes flag being thrown about.
Tage Thompson.
Big man
Thompson
from
with the
Buffalo.
goal. Yep.
Tage Thompson has been.
That's fantasy points for me.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So America's
replay they're showing.
Yeah, I was about to say America starts with the puck low. Larkin tries to get the puck to the center, is denied, and then sends it to Tage, which just wires it top shelf past the goalie.
Nice shot. Looked like a knuckle puck of sorts through traffic, and
yeah, it really wasn't the fastest shot. It was just a good placement.
Was like, how did that go in? that was his body language for me. It was like Tage Thompson just kind of standing there, or not Tage, sorry, JJ Peterka just standing being like, that went in, really? All right. All right.
Say the line, Bart. They don't ask how, they just ask how many.
Yeah. Did we get John Super Chat here?
Oh, that's right. Yes, we did have the John Super Chat right as the third period started. Das Bordstein Stampfen.
There we go.
Did not actually know what that means, to be honest.
Great. You just insulted so many Germans right now. Great.
Will Deep L help
the amount of insults we've had on this podcast, I would not be surprised.
So 4-0 USA. That's it's in a solid position.
6 more.
6 more goals. 6 more goals.
I have the possible translation. Apparently that means stomping on the curb.
So a curb stomping. Got it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad yet.
No,
Hopefully it does not turn. I mean, I guess it depends on what you want as the outcome. Like if you want the United States to beat Canada, you probably do want a curb stomp. I do not want to see Germany get destroyed like that. I do need to update the score, though.
Yes.
So much to do when you have to talk about it and do the scorekeeping. It's been a while since I've done scorekeeping.
We got you. 16:54, 3-1 left in the third period. looking pretty solid for the Americans to win it and to essentially win the group.
Is that something any of you ever did? I don't know if you ever worked at a rink. Scorekeeping?
I was a scorekeeper for track and field at my high school.
Oh, okay.
That was chaos because then you have 5 events finish at the same time, and then you have, coaches and athletes waiting. Oh, big hit! Nice there. Kachucks are out there again. Watch out! I might be hearing more of that.
Yeah. There's a lot of ow and o in when the Kachucks are out.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a lot of people standing out and saying waiting for the score. Okay, that got 5. No, that got 3. Okay, that's cool. All right, and by 3 points, looks like Mount Diablo will win. No, sorry, last event, triple jump. They got it. Okay.
Did you guys see John Cooper's quote on Macklin Celebrini's penalty shot?
No,
I did not.
No way.
The ref said you can. So this is John Cooper's way. So the ref said you can take whoever. 18 guys turned around and said, "Who are you going to pick?" I see Macklin doing circles out there all ready to go. So I'm not. So no way I was pulling him. That's who the crowd came to see, and he delivered. That
Wow.
was John Cooper.
That's a very Celebrini thing to do, by the way.
Yeah, he was already out there. He's
Right.
like, "I'm not gonna call him back now."
You
Looks
call
like
him back. You know how.
Looks like we got a couple of fresh comments. Are
Oh,
there any jersey sellers in Germany? That is not a question for any of us, unfortunately. You might have
wish.
to ask the resident Germans. And somebody's singing your praises. Well, we got Shane. I'm having to break up that name. Shane Vanderlucht, I think. Vanderlucht.
Yes.
Canada's waiting, buddy. Bottom corner knows what's up. Canada will feed it to America.
Sure. All these things are true.
Yeah, nothing so far is telling me that it's going to be different.
We're getting a
Like,
lot
there's nothing
of
like standout play in it.
We're getting a lot of international viewers right now, by the looks of it, because we've had a couple of German speakers pop in.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
Great to see you, gang.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
For sure.
We are typically a San Jose Sharks podcast. So if you want more about Macklin Celebrini and how he'll have worldwide domination in the near future and coming decades, hit that subscribe button.
it's not the future, puck guy.
Happening now.
Right now.
Yeah.
I'm
the future is
trying to be a gracious host.
Yeah.
I don't want to say Germany will fall to Celebrini coming soon.
Hey, Germany doesn't have to
be
face
gracious.
Canada at all. That's fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
Another goal from the U.S. Looks like this might be Austin Matthews.
I think the way
Sanderson
he's
put that
celebrating,
in.
yeah.
And then Austin Matthews finished just double tapped it. But I could be wrong. We'll see. I'll have to see the rebound.
Yeah.
But it looked like Jake Sanderson got that goal and it fell back. It hit the net and put him back out. And Austin Matthews put it back in, but maybe he didn't.
Yeah, looks like it. He's celebrating and leading the Selly line.
I know. I thought Jake Sanderson put that in.
Sanderson.
Oh, no.
Nope.
That was fully Matthews'.
Yeah.
Yep, off. It went in, and then he just put it back in anyways.
Yeah.
What a pass.
Yeah.
Through Mueller's skates and everything.
Right.
Yeah, he already put it in. Yeah, okay. All right.
Okay.
That's why. I think that's why confused, because deflected off Matthews' stick and went into the net, and then he put it in again. So
Yeah. So it is Matthews's. Yeah.
yeah.
So Matthews from Sanderson and Hannafin. And 5-0 now.
Have you guys actually seen all the jerseys in the Olympics now?
Yeah.
What is your favorite from the Olympics? Because we have Jerry F talking about how he thinks that the German black jerseys are the. Oop, hold that thought.
Okay.
Brady Kachuk doing Brady Kachuk
Oh.
things.
Yeah.
I really like the Finns dark sweaters.
Oh
I think
yeah,
those are really nice.
so what you call that
Yeah.
design, but that cool blue stripe across the chest that's got the cross section.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the Finns jerseys. I said repeatedly I'm not a big fan of Team Canada's sweaters this time around. Although the white numbers make it better.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were gonna have like, just because everything else was black, I thought the numbers would be black too, and that would have probably really pissed me off.
Oh, that would have been a nightmare.
I think mine's Denmark. I really like that that design that they did. I mean, obviously they have the cool lion design for the Denmark national team, but then they also have that looks like a tire tread design.
A little
yeah.
bit, yeah.
I thought that was really good and definitely like one of the most unique of the tournament, outside probably Finland's design itself. But yeah, no,
Denmark has some nice jerseys for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you two guys said the ones I like the most, Denmark and Finland. I just think it was a great a great little design touch. I just don't understand how they didn't do that for a lot of others. I think Germany has like a little bit going on their shoulder caps, just seeing them today, but those two look like the best. I'm kind of over doing throwbacks for USA Hockey. It's like, we get it. We won in 60. If you're going to do a throwback, just do a modernized update to 1980 at this point. And maybe that's what we'll get in 2030 if the Americans don't win gold here. So
So boring. Like
Yeah.
they're so boring.
I was going to welcome back our recent Canuck commenter, X2May, saying that the German jerseys look like the old Canucks jerseys. And I do kind of see that. The old the skate jerseys.
With the yellow shoulder caps, definitely has like. Yeah.
Juice in the chat here saying, would to be fair, would there be a more dynamic player on USC? I don't know if he's behind or not, because we did talk about this earlier. You said, like, would there be a more dynamic player than Smith? I think, like I say, Smith's definitely going to be in the conversation as long as he continues on the trajectory he's on. But I think the problem is, like, as you mentioned, he's a Patrick Kane type player, and it's like, but the problem is like the Americans have so many of that Patrick Kane type player, because he inspired a whole generation of American players. They have so many of that guy. That's the only thing. Like, again, I love Will Smith, don't get me wrong. Like, but I do wonder if the Americans having so many of those Patrick Kane inspired forwards hurts him more than helps him. Like, he's gonna have to, going forward, he's gonna have to really separate himself from some of these other guys.
Yeah, I can definitely see your point that there's a lot of players that seem to have a similar kind of motif in their style of play, that they might just have too many of the same style. And that does tend to happen with with nations that do development. Yeah, no, a big scoring chance for the Americans.
Yeah.
Like, look at Finland, known for their incredibly strong defensive forward players. I mean, you've got Sebastian Aho, you've got Barkov, you've got all kinds of just great two-way forwards. That you definitely see these almost universal styles start to form as players are growing up around the same age group. So we are currently at 10, 25, 24, 23, 22. Shots are 35-17. The United States, I need to update that, is leading 5-0 after a recent goal by Austin Matthews.
His second of the game for the San Ramon, California native.
That is true. He is on hat-trick watch.
Yep.
And also, I know that that's probably a big thing for him because a lot of people are just not happy with the guy who's known for scoring not really having that many goals going into this game. I think he's gotten one. I'm trying to remember. I
definitely know he had one. I'm trying to remember what he had any others, but
I can check the sheet real quick. But yeah, I know he's not been on the stat sheet much as of yet, but getting 2 goals in this game will definitely help that. But also, I think it's just one of those things where a lot of people have a bit too high of expectations for how many good players are on these teams that they're going to all start getting points in every game.
I think it's like, but if you look at like just like going into this game though, and you look at like some of the point leaders, right, and you see a guy like you look at the top 3 scorers on Canada, right? You've got, I mean, this is obviously including today's game. The American points haven't updated yet, but you have like Connor McDavid, Macklin Celebrini, and Sidney Crosby, right? Like they're 1, 2, 3 in points for the team, right? Then you kind of
is Crosby 3?
Roll down the list. You know, and it's Jack Eichel with 4 points, and I think like who's your next, like you know, like Brock Nelson is your second leading American scorer coming into this game. Like that's a problem, man. Like I can understand why people are getting upset with Austin Matthews when, you know, the whole, again, like the goal in the tournament is they have to beat Canada, right? You can't keep telling us how it's your time and then not win. So I think when you're looking at guys you're expecting to perform, I mean, Austin Matthews, he's the captain. He's the guy that's, you know, supposed to be a generational talent himself, which, you know, I think you could definitely quibble about. And, you know, and Brock Nelson is your second highest scorer coming into this game. Now, obviously, once the points update from this game, so it's obviously going to change things. But
yeah.
But again, right?
No, I mean, you're right. It's just you're bringing these guys because they are supposed to fill a specific role. And yeah, I mean, Matthews' biggest role is he's the finisher.
He's supposed to be the
scorer.
guy that's exactly like he's supposed to be leading the charge offensively, and he hasn't. And so I can understand why people are upset.
Who is the lead? Like, who is currently the offensive leader of Team USA?
I don't know because it's not updated with the current.
No. I don't mean on paper. I mean, like, who do you think has been really the one pushing the U.S. forward for games? I can't really think of a standout player at all.
I mean,
it's not like you can read it off like Celebrini, McDavid, Crosby.
I mean, I would say maybe Eichel's been a bit of a standout, but
Eichel, yeah, I think I see, and that's the thing. Like, Jack Eichel doesn't get nearly enough respect, and I hate saying that because he's a Vegas Golden Knight, but I do love Jack Eichel, and like, but he's the guy to me, like, because that's the way it's always positioned, right? It's Matthews versus whoever, right, on the other team. But I think it's really starting to be time where it's like, no, actually, it's Jack Eichel versus the other team's best player.
Yeah.
Like, I just
well, and
that's what I think.
I actually thought that they would kind of just move Matthews to the wing, in these Olympics. Like, one of the reasons why in our Olympic fantasy draft I took Tage Thompson, I thought he was going to be the second line set. German goal.
German has broken the shutout.
Yeah, there will be no shutout today. Speaking of Škoda, there was a bunch of jackets that had it.
Right?
Nice goal attempt.
Stützle.
Yeah, my boy Stützle.
So now you now in order to move on into to get into first, the U.S. now needs 6 goals again.
I think we've kind of accepted that is not happening.
Just keeping it 100.
No, excellent shot by Stützle. I mean, just
that is an absolute.
Who was on the who was starfishing?
And that is Germany's goal leader right
Wow.
now. I'm pretty sure he's certainly the goal leader, but I think he's the point leader for Germany as well. I mean, just Draisaitl's not had as many points as I thought he would have in these Olympics.
The problem is, if you're Leon Draisaitl too, is like you're getting double. Everyone knows how dangerous Draisaitl is, which kind of makes it better for a guy like Timmy Stutzla to get open, because you're going to get guy like Draisaitl getting double coverage.
Yeah, I mean, that's certainly true. Well, and also, I don't think it helps. I don't think he's on the line with Stutzla and JJ Peterka.
Yeah.
He runs his own line.
Yeah, he's getting, so I mean, that's for a team like USA, obviously, like they can still have the depth to kind of to defend against Tim Stutzla. So I mean, the defensive coverage there for the Americans was really bad in that specific play. But I mean, that's the hard thing, right? When you play like a lot of these other teams, especially a team like has weapons like Germany, like they're not a juggernaut by any means, but they have some very dangerous players. So if you can separate Draisaitl and Stutzla, Draisaitl's going to draw your number one defensive assignments, and then Stutzla, it's going to make life easier for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Germany's really turning up the heat in these last few minutes. Or not, well, few minutes. Like since the goal, they've even gotten a couple of other chances.
What did they do with my mother?
Sorry, my brain's turning to mush. I've been streaming for too long.
You're good, man. You're good. You're all good, my friend. Just having fun.
So we do have Draisaitl on. It looks like it's Wagner and Seider as the defense partners, and then Teal, and I don't know who's on the far side. But
they've been playing the Chucks against Draisaitl all game, and they've been driving him absolutely fucking crazy.
Yeah,
So I don't know much about Germany's national program. What's their depth look like?
They're mostly DEL. They've got a lot of DEL in their lineup. They do have obviously the NHL players being Draisaitl, Stutzla, Seider. They have Reichel, but most of their depth comes from the DEL. I think their goaltending is all DEL. I can quickly bring up their roster.
Is Grubauer German or no?
He's backing up.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think he's in net.
Yeah.
I noticed before USA scored 5 goals on them. I noticed their goalie, the one who was starting, like he was really good. Like I was like, wow.
Yeah, no, he made some early saves.
Yeah.
He's made some huge saves to keep them in this game. Like he was easily the standout of the first period. Was just how well he was doing, and that goalie was Maximilian Franzreb. Franzreb.
Easy for you to say.
It should be a lot easier.
Because I sure as heck won't get it done right.
The problem is, I'm really bad at that ability of like code switching when you go from speaking English to another language. I'm really bad at doing that. So I'll be speaking English and I'm like, oh, Stutzel. It's not Stutzel, it's Stutzla.
Right?
But no, Franzreb has been excellent this entire game. Like, as much as it's 5 goals on 35 shots.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess he's also like from the DEL though, right?
I can quickly check that. I believe he's DEL.
I'm just curious about like how their goaltending is.
Unfortunately, that does not. They don't list that on the Olympics site.
Part of might be for the Olympics because they don't have everything. really readily available.
Sorry.
Not saying I sat next to a second division GM and coach on a flight once. They told me hockey is very popular in the Bavarian and one other region. I think overall it's behind soccer, F1, and handball, which is that tracks.
Yeah.
I mean, much like a lot of European countries, soccer is pretty much king.
That
Mhm.
makes sense.
So yeah, he
I know.
Maximilian plays for Adler Mannheim, which is
His other team, I think.
doesn't specifically say, but I believe that is a D.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and like I think Puck Guy's correct. That is the other team that is owned by Hasselplattner.
Oh, that's right. And there's a couple of players from Adler Mannheim, because there's also Lucas Kalbel, and Leon Kavanka, who are both defensemen. You also have I saw an offense. Yeah, Mark Michaelis and Alexander L, all from Adler Mannheim.
Puck Guy, you'd probably remember this better than I do. What did the Sharks play Adler Mannheim when they were in Germany?
Oh, yeah, before they had the premiere in Sweden. Yes, I believe it was
Yes.
Adler Mannheim. And I think that game went into a shootout, if I'm not mistaken.
I assume
Sounds
you're talking about the comment from
John Swenson. Yeah. Yeah, that was the same team. I was like, guys are going to lose to
Oh, you were
Germans.
also reading his other comment earlier when I was looking up the stats. Sorry, I didn't bring that up.
You're good, you're good.
Oh, Tate Thompson.
Apparently, Grubauer played the first two games, according to Ingo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, would be nice.
So yeah, Germany's definitely.
Did the elimination game start tomorrow, or what's the
Ooh, I thought it was a one-day break.
Yeah, I thought they definitely had a break
Brutal.
because I think the women's semis are tomorrow.
I'll watch that instead. All right. I was upset because I'm like, I have a day off tomorrow, and there's going to be no hockey. Like,
Whoa,
the hell
whoa,
did I
whoa,
do?
whoa, whoa, whoa! There's hockey. There's hockey. Just not men's hockey.
That's fair. That's fine. Yeah, I'll watch that.
I assume the women have the same general scheduling style of the men, so I don't think you'll see teams like the United States, Canada playing tomorrow. I guess they'll bye.
Yeah, so there is a day off tomorrow for everybody. There is the four playoff games are at 3:10. Two of them are at 3:10 in the morning, 7:40, and then 12:10 on Tuesday, Pacific time. So you'll have that. They are showing a promotion right now. The U.S. women's hockey semifinals, USA Sweden is 7:40 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow morning.
I guess they do play.
And then Canada plays Switzerland at 3:10 Eastern, which is 12:10 Pacific.
Yeah.
There's Maria Threeplan is back for Canada now, right?
He did play the last game, yeah.
And the men's quarterfinals kick off on Wednesday, so that's where you will likely see USA and the Canadians play next, barring a complete collapse by the Americans. So you should be a lookout for that. That'll be interesting to see where they position those times, because the times are on Wednesday 3:10, 7:40, 9:10, and 12:10.
Yeah, there's a couple of rough times for both the women's and men's division for some of these elimination games.
Right.
We have the notorious 5 a.m. gold medal match right now.
I'm not gonna make that.
It's only a little bit better for Ian
Tyler
and I.
a day off. Yeah.
I'm sick. Oh no.
Right. So that's for the men. I believe the women. If the website wants to load up for me, the women definitely have the semifinals. Or I'll buy it here really quick. I want to make sure I get these all right. No, I want to make sure we're giving the right info. That's all.
Thursday should be the bronze and gold medal games for U.S. hockey, or for women's hockey rather.
So Thursday,
I believe the bronze medal game would be 8:40 a.m. and then at 1:10 p.m. These are Eastern time. Sorry, should be the gold medal game.
so 5:40 and 10:10 Pacific time.
I believe that is what I'm seeing because loser of the semifinals plays, and then the winner of the semifinals, which would be the gold medal game. Yeah.
I know they're showing the standings now. So
Yeah,
USA are in a collapse one Group C in advance. I'm guessing Finland is the 4th seed.
Finland will be the 4th. Yes.
yeah.
So
Really, it was a really interesting breakdown because I saw one division. It was all 3 teams were 2-0-0 and 1, which was the one with Slovakia, Finland, and Sweden. And then basically the opposite side of the spectrum, the division that the U.S. is in. Currently, obviously, there's 2 teams left that have to play. These 2. However, if Germany loses this game, which they're likely to do with 4 minutes left, being down by 4, it would be United States 3-0-0 and 0, and then everybody else is 1-0-0 and 2.
By the way, they are on the power play right now.
They are on a power play.
Yeah, Matt Kachuk took a unsportsmanlike penalty.
Oh,
That sounds about right, to be honest.
In a shocking turn of events, Matthew Kachuk was unsportsmanlike.
He did not. He is not in Florida, but he brought the Florida with him. Germany enters the zone. It looks like JJ Peterka is currently carrying the puck. They lost the puck in the corner to the Americans, who are able to dump it out of the zone. Breet Sider is the one retrieving the puck. German zone with 3 minutes, 17 seconds, 16, 15, 14 left in the third. United States leads 5-1. As things stand, the United States would be the 2nd seed, meaning that they are highly likely to pick up Sweden, they would pick up Sweden as their first opponent.
Unless something absolutely bonkers happens, which, I mean, it's Olympic hockey. We've seen crazy things before.
That's true.
But they will play the winner of Sweden and Latvia. And, Latvia is a pain in the ass, man.
Yeah, that is true. Latvia has actually not been a pushover whatsoever.
They never are. And I think Sweden wins, but, Red Latvia, they're a pain in the ass.
Well, and, if we just want to go by, who beat whom, Latvia was able to beat Germany, so they're not going to be somebody that's just going to roll over, because Germany's not rolling over for the Americans right now.
No.
In fact,
definitely want to give a shout out to Ingo. Sorry. Yes, I was right, Adler Mannheim, but they also played Eisbären Bern before the game in Prague.
Yeah.
Eisbären Berlin.
Yeah.
Eisbären Berlin. Berlin.
Yes. So 7:40 tomorrow for USA Sweden, 12:10 tomorrow for Canada Switzerland for the semis.
Yeah, there should be a lot of really good close hockey. I don't know if we have chosen any of the elimination games to cover yet, but I think we're highly likely to pick at least one of them. So, for those of you who are watching and want to see more from Teal Town, we will release a schedule for the elimination games once we have decided on which games we're going to cover. So stay tuned for that. As we finish this last game or this last match of the round robin or playing games, whatever we want to call them,
Group play.
Group play.
It's not
currently
round robin.
1 minute 10 seconds left in the third. 37-24 for shots. 5-1. United States leads.
We are slowly finished to the end. We should mention there will be an After Dark recapping today, and the CUDA game, which is going to get ready to go in about a half hour. Looks like everything's all set to go at TechCU, and I guess there was a CUDA chat, and they announced that the Steel jersey will be going away after this season.
Oh.
That's a choice. I like the Steel jersey. I mean, I like the black and teal one better, but the Steel's a good. I like the Steel one, man. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I'm wondering if there's going to be a white version of the black jersey. That's what I'm hoping for.
I also know that you said you might need to leave early because of that. Are you still needing to
I'm
head
good.
out?
We're going to get through this. I'll wait for the announcement for who's going to get who, because again, this game will result in knowing where everybody is seated.
Mhm.
2-1.
And that is
We
game.
have a 5-1
That's it.
final.
Game 5-1. USA wins. They will finish second. As far as seeding goes, they will play the winner. Like I said, it's basically now it's all set in stone. I'll just run through it again here really, really quick. Canada will play the winner of Czechia, Denmark. The US will play the winner of Sweden, Latvia. The Slovaks will play the winner of Germany and France. And Finland will play the winner of Switzerland and Italy. And then after those games are all sorted out, Canada playing the winner of all those and US playing the winner. And once those games are finished, it will reseed for the semis. Top will play bottom, and then it's off to the gold medal and bronze medal game from there.
Yep.
Good.
Cool.
So.
And the Barracuda, for anyone who's interested, they look like they are going 11 forward, 7 defensemen, which they're in rough shape.
They are in rough.
Yeah.
The body count is very badly. Cam Lund got hurt yesterday. He is not in the lineup today, so they have lost yet another forward after getting back Quentin Musty. They lose Cam Lund. They're still missing their top 2 centers. It's bad. Looks like Laurent Brossoit will be getting the start after Gabe Carrier lost yesterday.
How has Couturier been doing? I've not been able to catch many CUDA games.
Gabe Carrier is very. He's kind of the same as last year. He has his moments, but he's a very uneven goaltender. He sometimes has really good games, and then he sometimes has really bad games, and there's just no in between with him. It's either he's really good or he's not good. Which is why they brought in Laurent Brossoit.
Yeah, that's very. I think. Figuring out their goal.
Well, it's not only that, right? Like you have goalies in Askarov and Alex Nedeljkovic who have both had injury problems in the past. Yes. So like neither him, like when you had just Gabe Carey and Jacob Skarek, like neither of those guys were guys that you were going to rely on to come in and start games if you have to sub in a goalie. If you have one of your goalies go down, like it would have basically torpedoed the season. And I don't think Mike Greer wanted that, especially when the trade was made. They were hanging around. Obviously, the end of the Olympic break wasn't their best hockey, but I don't think they're dead yet. So we'll see.
They got 27 games left.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a nice fight to the finish. So we'll be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about it later.
Yep.
All right. I am going to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yep. Take us home, Tyler.
Sounds good. So, in case you missed us, please feel free to catch us on any of the, please leave a like and a subscribe, of course. And if you want to catch more, we do broadcast after every Sharks game. Barracuda, or most Barracuda games will have some aspect to it. And also we're increasing our Olympic coverage. And if you are on any of the podcast networks, such as Radio or Audacity or SoundCloud, the like, you can find us there. And we are also available at tealtownusa.com. So why don't we go to our last thoughts? Puck guy?
I mean, just a great, nice win. I think we were hoping for more of a dominance, but I think they played fairly well and get ready for Sweden or Latvia. Should be a good either way. And check out After Dark tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Check out After Dark tonight.
Definitely. Yeah.
Felix, any thoughts?
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. Like you were like Puck, I said, you were hoping for more from Team USA, but a win's a win. But I think it'll be interesting to see, the next game, the real important game that they'll play. See if they can actually step on the gas pedal a little bit more, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see for sure. But fun game, and so far pretty fun Olympics. I hope y'all have been enjoying the other events as well.
Oh, love it. Ian?
Yeah, I think Team USA is a team that was built for, when you look at the roster, I think it's a team that's built for elimination games, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do when their backs are, maybe not their backs are against the wall, because I do think even if playing Sweden, I think that they're probably better than Sweden. But I think with elimination on the line, I think we're going to see, I think their best hockey is yet to come as far as Team USA goes. So I'm looking forward to seeing that actually. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. You pretty much nailed it on the head. This is John Cooper. Florida hockey's kind of been known for being playoff team for the last few years, so I think you've pretty much, well, John Cooper's not for the United States, but these are teams built for the elimination game. They're going to be fighting tooth and nail once these are the matches that matter most. And again, it may not be the coaches, but I know that the Kachucks are very much like that. They are going to be such a nuisance in these elimination games. But with that, we are going to conclude our coverage. So, catch us on the next stream. But until then, keep it real, keep it teal, keep it real, teal. Have a good night.